want to chat for a bit before I lay down and rest my nerves. I want y'all to understand what these people who working against us is doing. They keep making us as a collective give energy to the devil as if the devil has more power than the creator, that the devil has more power than we have within. Listen to the people who always making you focus on what the devil doing, what the government doing, what the elites doing, as if they got power. Well, energy goes, energy flows. You gotta ask yourself, what is the devil? We don't even know who is Jesus. We have no picture of God because they said God was null and void. In the beginning, it was null and void. They say God created Adam from the dust. But Adam and Eve didn't ever describe God. Nobody ever described God. Not one preacher ever described God. They only described Jesus. Don't y'all miss this. Nobody has ever shown us a picture of God. So how do they know there is one? Because if there was one, they would have showed us the one instead of some replacement called Jesus. Why you not going to show us the creator? You going to show us Jesus and come here with this son mess. But you want us to work. Well, why we can't worship the creator if the creator is the creator? Why would we give the energy to Jesus? Talking about they're the same and all that. So much mind foolery. Y'all got to understand, people who not telling y'all to do the thing. I don't know why, but I just want to cuss somebody out. That's how I feel right now. If y'all don't face y'all fear and speak up for yourself and speak up for what you want and go through that fire, you're never going to have your power. You're never going to get your power if you are afraid to tell your boss they're unfair and unjust. You're never going to get your power if you're not afraid to question that pastor to his face, to her face. You see? That's when you take your power back from the liars and from the thieves and from the stealers. You see? When you confront them to their face, look them dead in their eyes, and damn the flinch. You hear me what I say? Stare them down. But this stuff, I'm telling y'all, I had the spirit of fear in so many areas of my life. But I started conquering them fears. You hear me what I say? I'm telling you, I don't know how to turn around. When that man yelled at me through that speaker, I instantly defended Daphne Tina Turner. Because that little girl in me, she got rattled. The one that they silenced and suppressed and hurt and told she was crazy and was molested and called ugly. That little girl got fragile up in there. And I got triggered. And I instantly, you hear me? Instantly told him his tone of voice was unacceptable for me. You hear me what I say? He said, I'm trying to help you. I said, I understand. But what you're not going to do is use no aggression to speak to me. And when I walked up in there to go bring that paperwork because he was going to give me a ticket, I stared him down, my own brother. He had no choice but to back down spiritually because he knew he was dead wrong. Who are you? Y'all got to understand your value and your worth. If you don't value yourself and you don't deem yourself as worthy, people will continue to fuck you over. Excuse Daphne's French. Nothing in this world is for keeps. I'm so sick and tired of this game, of this foolishness, of people with the spirit of goddamn fear. If we had a strong discerning and that power was on, baby, like I said, once you wake up, you can't go back to sleep. Nobody will be able to put you back to sleep. What the fuck shit? You hear me? They're not going to be able to put us back to sleep. I don't care how many times they ban us on TikTok, how many times they go against the guidelines. You're not going to go back to sleep. You see? Everybody should be saying, if they don't want us to share information on TikTok, we ought to be saying to the government and following the people. I don't need y'all to follow me. But if y'all don't want to follow me because I speak the raw truth, that's on y'all. Because, see, I'm speaking the truth. I'm setting my soul free because I could only save mine. I can't save you. You got to save you. But if somebody going to drop the breadcrumb, somebody going to crack that damn door, somebody going to open up the window, somebody going to give you the key, I don't see why you wouldn't use it. See, united we stand, divided we fall. And if we all not going to do the same thing, then we still divided. We can't keep on jumping on and off the bandwagon. We got to get on everybody who is on these platforms. Make your own platform and go speak the raw truth. When they see everybody speaking the raw truth about how this corrupt government going, how these church pastors are doing, how these school teachers doing, and we start taking y'all children out of the school. I mean, this is when we will really see that the government has us in a corporation. When we go and say, I don't want to put my child in school anymore because they're not learning their ancestry. We're afraid to go in there and say, why are they not putting our ancestors in the school book? And why are they trying to take our ancestors out of the school book? DeSantos. See, we don't go and talk up for that kind of stuff. We got to go to that school and make noise. We got to go to that church and make noise. We got to go to that government, these government facilities and make noise as a people. We need to set up meetings saying we are going to go here on this day at this time. We're going to go to this church this day, this time, and hold this pastor accountable to answer the questions that we have about why would Jesus do all of this here? Why they don't preach about what's going on? Why are you working for the government? Is this true what we are learning about you and the government? We got to be bold enough to ask them. You get me? You got me? And until then, they're going to keep on spreading that lie because they're in a contract with the government. You see? And they're bounded by that contract. But if we go in there and crack that goddamn contract wide open, they're going to have no choice but to leave the government alone and suffer the consequences of what they have done wrong. But if nobody holds them accountable, if nobody bold enough, big enough, bad enough, brave enough, courageous enough to go in there and flip the script and ask them, when are they going to stop lying? Go to these school teachers. When are y'all going to stop lying to our children? Go to these parish presidents and these mayors and these goddamn governors and ask them, when are they going to stop lying to us? You see? Y'all can't pick up the phone. Get the governor phone number and give it to everybody, and everybody call over and say you want to speak to him. Speak to her. And just blow the phone up. That's when they gonna know we're not fucking playing anymore. Get the pastor phone number. Everybody call him and say, Pastor, we want to have a meeting on this day. When will you be available? Rock their goddamn boat. Had them shaking in their boots. But y'all gotta make the move. Y'all gotta conquer the fear. Y'all gotta take your power back by doing the thing that you fear. You're in that toxic relationship. You gotta leave, baby. You got to go. Y'all gotta trust that the universe is loving and abundant. I'm telling you what I know. This ain't what I heard. This is what the hell I know. The universe got our back. When we're doing something that search for a higher purpose and for unity, the universe will watch over us. There are spirit guides and spirit team in the spiritual realm watching over us. You better know it. You better know it. We just got to take that step. They're waiting on us to take the step. They're waiting on us to make the move. And they're going to back us in the spiritual realm, because everything starts in the spiritual realm before it manifests in this physical realm. We got to do the physical while our ancestors do the spiritual.